Hey DIYers, you have a problem with your pool getting just a little too hot? Well, I'm going to add and build ourselves a little fountain here, so let's get started. Alright, so far what I did is we have everything all hard piped into our pool. So what I did here is on the inlet side right here is I added a T and glued in and put in this valve here, so I can actually shut down it just feeding into the pool and have it shoot out and go through. What I'm going to build up here is a little fountain that'll go out over the top. So I'm working on that right now. I'm adding this union in here. I'm going to put a union right on top here, so like in the other videos we put on covers and everything, I want to still be able to put the cover on and be able to tie it down. So I want this union to be able to disconnect the fountain off the top here. So I'm working on gluing that together right now. And so now, like I said, the reason for my union on here is just so I can put this on here later, or take it off later. And I want this just to be sitting just above there. You can kind of eyeball it, something about like that. Give it a little bit more. Looks like that fitting goes down in there quite a ways, so yeah, let's shoot about right there. So I'm just going to mark it right there. Got my good old Ryobi bandsaw. Try and make a nice straight cut. Now I will warn you guys, you go to clean these out. I've cleaned these out several times, but be careful with your fingers. This edge can be super sharp and it will cut your finger wide open. I might be able to tell you that from experience. But try and clean some of that stuff out of there. And then I say these fittings up here, I need to get these glued in. And then I am doing this just as a because I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do this on the other in a minute, but I'm gonna put these on here so I can get a better idea of where to make sure everything is square, because like I say, you don't have much time and you can't really go back. So we want to set this in here, get that out of the way, and get it set in here so it's kind of nice and even. So it's right where I want everything to be setting. Now the nice thing is that when this union down here below, I can still adjust the angle this way, but I can't adjust this angle. So I can adjust them this way, I can't adjust them this way. So I want to make sure that I have this set right where I want it. So when I get this tied in here, this is going to be just exactly where I want it to be. And I think that's going to work just like that. So now, I will show you what I did on one of these already. I did a little testing and I just put an elbow on there and then put this on, and I cut just 2 little slots in here. And it kind of, when the water comes out, it kind of twists and everything. It's not a nice little sheet or anything like that, but I'm just looking to drop the water temperature in the pool a little bit. I don't even know where the little crab is today, but I think the other day was registering a little over 90 degrees. It's been pretty warm the last few days. We haven't had any rain. I think we're scheduled for some rain here in the next day or two, but thought this might be fun to play in a little bit too. So what I did, I just took a grinder. Laid it down in there and just made a nice little slot in there so to make that work. I'm gonna lay this one next to this one over here. I'm going to do the same length of slot and everything too, so I kind of hopefully get hopefully get the same kind of design or same kind of outcome. My pipes are about the same. You want to go here to here, there to there. And then you can get your hand set up just right. You can just take and just draw a line straight down. Just like that. So now I'll get the saws or the grinder out, and it's just got a cutoff wheel in it, nothing spectacular. And definitely be careful doing this. And there we go. Got 2 cuts in there. Got 2 caps. I'm going to go ahead and get this off all glued together. Then I'm going to come back. I'll show you with it all put together, and we'll see how the water looks with the pump going.
Let's go.
All right, so here we go. I decided at the last minute to make some changes here, and we added a couple of... Remember when I was saying I couldn't adjust this? Well, now we're going to be able to adjust it. Now we'll be able to adjust the angle what these are going to be at and everything. So I have not turned any of this on. Let me tighten all these unions down. And we're going to see what happens here. So all we should have to do is we just have to shut this one off, turn this one on. I'm going to turn this one on first, turn this one on, and there we go. Now, we have some water flowing out in the pool to help cool off this pool. So, I can always go back, we can change these out, do something different. Yeah, so hopefully this will help you guys out. Try something different. Cool off your pool this year. And all right, so I did make a little modification here. Remember, it was sticking up right here and right along here. As soon as you shut it off, I didn't notice after I shut the camera off that once I shut it off, all the water that was up here wanted to drain out and drain all over the edge here and drain over the side. So it's essentially kind of losing water whenever I shut this thing off. Not much, not that big of a deal, but at least this way, it's out over the edge of the pool. And that way, when I shut this off, or I turn on it to just filter back into the pool, that goes down, shut this off, and now anything that drips off of here is going to be able to drip inside. And if I just need to take it off real quick, I can just take off the union that's back here on the back, and it's completely out of the way. So just hopefully that'll help you out. Maybe as another option, something that I just found as I was doing it. So see you guys later.